heart of the gay movement was in an unheated shed in the back of this house, right? And during the day it served as a bookstore, and in the late afternoon and evening it transformed into the body politic office and layout area. It was after the march in August of '71, we came back from Ottawa and we sat down and we said, well, what do we do now? And so I came up with the idea of starting a newspaper as a way of reaching the masses of gay people out there that weren't plugged into what was happening. The Body Politic was one of 3 radical gay newspapers in North America that tried to project a vision of sexual liberation that wasn't just civil rights. It asked difficult questions, dealt with contentious issues, and tried to get people to think, to rethink their positions on sexuality, on the family, and marriage, and religion. Glad Day was the first project I started when I became aware of a kind of new gay literature. Books were being written by activists who were involved in Stonewall. Certain people in the social sciences or psychological sciences were starting to take a different look at homosexual life, a positive look. And I read about these books in the book reviews of the Village Voice and New York Times, but I couldn't find any of them in the Toronto bookstores. And so I went around to all the bookstores, and all I could find were anti-gay psychiatric diatribes. And that's made me very angry. I don't think very many of our neighbors here knew what was happening in this building. Right? I mean, there was no sign out front or anything, right? I was always amazed how many people managed to find their way here and go through this narrow, dark passage to the back, to the shed where the bookstore was. I mean, to me, that showed the vitality of this new movement and how it was, people were welcoming in it and needing it. The bookstore, the newspaper, the CLGA, well, they were in their infancy, you know, because there was no money. So, but once they started to produce results, then they grew up and they moved away from the gestation location.